Right, g'day comrade subscribers. So I've been working on the Alpha all day today. I'm kind of getting a bit stuck, so I need a break. So this has been looking at me for a while. So I thought I'd do a quick video on this fellow, and then I'll get back to that. So hopefully, maybe I'll post this today. Otherwise, it might be Monday. Let's see. But I just want to do a quick video on this one. So this is a Analogue mobile phone using the AMPS system, Advanced Mobile Phone System, I think, which is what they used in the US. So it's what we used in Australia for Analogue. So this is my dad's first phone, and I had the same one as well, but it got stolen out of my car, so I ended up with a I think it was a micro tack. It wasn't the flip one, it was just a micro tack without the flip. But yeah, so yeah, I had one of these as well. So what, 850 megahertz was the frequency we used in Australia. So this isn't the original antenna. So I just quickly checked it. So full wavelength at 850 megahertz is about 35 centimeters. So I think this probably came with a half wave antenna, like a half wave whip antenna, about that big. But of course, all the cool kids got these little stubby antennas. So I don't know how. What's the where's my? How long do you measure it? So 3 centimeters. Okay. Tenth of a wave? I don't know. It's definitely not quarter wave. It's I'm sure it's some fraction. So yeah, we all got those. And I think you could get the bigger batteries as well, but obviously we just had this battery here, so which comes off like so. There we go, Motorola. So yeah, it's actually a Motorola. It's an Ultra Sleek by Motorola with turbo dial, and you can see the Telecom Australia branding. They were the monopoly at the time. When did Optus come in? Did Optus come in for digital only? I don't think Optus ran an analog network. I think it was only Telstra. I'm not sure. Anyway, so what else we got here? Got that thing. Okay, data. We could do data perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. So the thing about analog is that yeah, it wasn't encrypted. There was no ciphering, so anyone could pick it up with a radio scanner. Yeah, okay, and I guess power, you can plug in power on the side. Same on that. So I think, yeah, this is it's not real leather case, but obviously a little, so you can hook it on the side of your belt and look cool, maybe walking that way, But this is obviously lasted the years from the mid-90s. So what's that, 30 years? 30 years it's lasted. It's pretty good actually. Consider the plastic as well. I've got iPod covers that haven't lasted as long as that. So what do we have on the back here? That's the battery. I guess because we didn't have SIM cards in these, so I guess the MSN is the unique number here, and then I guess we've got some instructions to turn on or off, to lock, to unlock, answer call, end call, store number, green, okay, indicators, roam, yeah. I always found that interesting when the roam came up. Slow blink, home type system, fast blink, non-home type. There we go. Basic information. So I don't know what sort of batteries were in here. I guess it's some sort of NiCad, as it says here. Yeah, 7.5 volt NiCad. So must be recycled or disposed of properly. Yep, sure thing. Shall we crack it open? I don't know if we can open it up. I don't know if we can open it up and put it back together. I might wait till the end. Okay, so shall we try and power it on? 7.5 volts, negative terminal, positive terminal, That seems like something that might be doable. Where's my banana plugs to alligator clips? Do I have something like that? Let me try and find something to connect this up to the power supply. Okay, note to self, I need more banana alligator clips so I can make my own cables. Right, power supply on. I'll use channel 2, so there and there. Channel 2 down to 7. No, 7. Oh, fine. 7.5. 7.5. Let's see. 7.5. Getting there. There we go. 7.5. 3 amps. No idea what this is going to do. Come on, man. Oh, what's going on with this one? Okay. There, okay. We on? Okay. Power on. Okay, 7.5 volts, no power, no current. What was it on? Power. Oh, locked. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Do I have to? What was it? Locked system registration. If it says locked, do I have to type in? Oh, here we go. Lock key, unlock. What does it say? I can't. I don't have my glasses on. Is it 3-digit code? Is it 3-digit code? I can't read that. Sorry. Hang on. Let me look at with the loop. A 3-digit code. I wonder if my dad will remember the 3-digit code. Locked. 5? No. Okay, we're clear. Alright, I might ring my dad, see if he remembers. So I know what his 4-digit code is. He uses on everything, but I don't know. Don't know what he's going to use on. No. It just says for locked to unlock 3-digit code. So it should just be a case of typing in the code and it immediately unlocks. I'm going to give him a call. Send a message to my dad. Don't know if he's going to remember. So there is one thing you can do, apparently, even when it's locked, is change the volume. Volume down, volume up. Doing the vacuuming upstairs. So, I'm just wondering, you probably could hack it these days, or there's probably some combination. Yeah, but it's definitely, because I've been trying various 3-digit code, clear to start over. So I have been trying various combinations of 3 digits, you know, like going across, going that way, going diagonal 3 times, up and down. But no luck so far. But anyway, so I was going to try and pull apart the battery as well, but it looks like it's pretty much sealed. Because I did think that I could take the battery out and then I could solder on you know, some cables or something so that you can power it whilst it's together without having to worry about the battery. But I think it's all sealed, so yeah, I won't go too far with that. Okay, so to pull it apart, it looks like 2 screws down the bottom. I guess it's probably maybe timely looking at this because I'm a telecoms engineer. Been working for the same Nordic company for what would it be, 26 years since 1998 June. So it'll be 26 years in June. Yeah. And with the shutdown of 3G happening, well, it's not really happening until for another few years yet, but most of 3G is being shut down this year. So it's quite sad, really. So first G, second G, although 2G is still active in Australia down in Victoria at least, because they use it for GSMR network. So they still use 2G. It's actually interesting that 2G is going to outlive 3G in Australia. So, but yeah, I don't know if they're ready for that yet, because like certainly on the drive from Port Macquarie down to Sydney, there's a lot of spots where there's no radio coverage, where there's 1 bar of 3G coverage. So, you know, they're going to be they've got a lot of coverage that they need to kind of expand before they, you know, on the main highway, before they can shut down 3G, in my humble opinion. And certainly I don't know what they've done with, because the Grafton bypass is like a big dead zone. I don't know if they've added some on the way up to Brisbane. So I don't know if they've added some coverage there now as well. But certainly, yeah, between Port Macquarie, the 400 k's between Port Macquarie and Sydney, there's quite a few dead zones. No 4G, no 5G. Sometimes not even 3G. So those two are done there. So I'm assuming I can just crack it open up here. Although, having said that, is there anything behind here? Because it doesn't feel like there's any more screws behind here. Warning, phone disassembly will void the warranty. So, hope you guys appreciate this. I'm voiding the warranty. All right, let me try and get this open without cracking it. Let me find some tools. Right, this one might work. Trying to think of what's clipped into what. Alright, might skip ahead. This might be a bit boring. That's definitely open down there. That might clip into that. Alright, I'll continue, I'll be back. I think I'm getting there. It's been really recalcitrant. Really does not want to come apart. Well, probably does, but I'm just not. Oh, okay. So clips into there, onto there. Okay. All right. So now it's getting there. Do the same on this side. Yes. So I can't feel any other screws, so I assume that's the only 2 screws there. Let's see what Analogue wonders. Okay. So does that have to? What do I do with that? So when I worked at Nokia Research Centre in Helsinki for about a year. So I don't know what became of that. Have they folded that into Bell Labs now? Nokia Bell Labs? I don't know. But one of the jobs there was to pull apart the latest phones from the competition just to see, you know, just to check out their manufacturing techniques, if they had any new techniques and stuff like that. That would have been interesting. So I'm just thinking that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Figure out how to get into it. So obviously we've got the antenna socket there. That's obviously going to be attached to something. Oh, okay, it's cabled. So I should be able to get this off then. Maybe there's one last clip up the top. Alright, well I'm still struggling with this last bit. I will be back. Maybe. I just noticed there was a thread on the outside, and then I noticed these two indents, which makes me think that you can remove the antenna socket. Dearie me. There we go. So it was attached to that. Whoa. Look at all them patents. Well, okay. So, what have we got? Lots of shielding. Surprise, surprise. That's the antenna there. So yeah, that was attached to the front, so there was no way that was going to come off. Dun, da, da, da. So, how can I pull this out? Doesn't look like there's any screws. These are soldered on, they're not plugged in. Okay. Clips, plastic clips on the side. For that top circuit board at least. Okay. Oh, okay, and we've got header pins there. Oh, eh? Very cool. Alright, so can I get this? Oh yeah, it looks like I can get this out. Locks in like that, okay. Pushes out like that, there we go. Right. I guess I should take all this shielding off if I can, to see what's underneath. It's going to be a pain in the arse. Do have one chip here. Atmel. What is it? AT28C64. So okay, that could be a ROM then. 28C64. Oh, okay, so rewritable ROM. Electrically erasable rewritable ROM. Because that's one thing I was wondering is like, after all this time, is it going to store all the numbers still? So that's got an arrow there. Does that mean I can slide it off maybe? Is it soldered on or can I slide it off? Not sure. Not sure what that is. Alright, well, let's have a look at the other bit. So that's the frame. Plastic frame comes out. What's that stuck on down there? So I guess this is the baseband side of things, is it? Baseband, and the other, and this is the RF side of things, maybe. What's that stuck on down here? Speaker, maybe. So yes, I'm just wondering if there's any programming pins. Maybe you can jailbreak it. Not something you could have done back in the 90s, but with Arduinos and all that sort of stuff these days, maybe you can just hook up a little Yeah, I reckon that's stuck on the microphone there. So how does one get it out then? It's in here. Let's why do that. Oh, I think it's glued. Something's glued. Probably. Right. Okay. Maybe for moisture protection, I guess. To avoid moisture getting in here, perhaps. Some sort of sticky substance. Oh, sticky. Okay, sticky because it's rubber. It's old. Maybe. Or maybe it was stuck down. There we go. Very cool. There's a little display. That connects to the speaker. Oops, that's come out. A bit of metal there. Oh, that's the antenna thing. There's the speaker there. So that just plugs on like that, I guess. There we go. Alright, yep, so just, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Just connects on like that. What else we got? Keypad, pretty standard. Two big diodes down here, because we got the power supply in there. Little charging LED. Got the microphone. So what's the difference? Whoops. What's the difference between these? What's the difference between these two, I wonder? Alright. I don't know if there's anything too much interesting on here. Do I have to put it back together again? So I could. So that goes back on like that. Like so. I could use it like this, couldn't I? What was the power connected to? Power is connected to, looks like these two things down here. That's the power connection. So I could just run some power run some cables to there. Save me having to put it all back together. There we go. Cool. All right, that was just a quick look. So I might do another part, might pull it apart more. Because I don't know if there's too much you can really do, especially with all this shielding on. But obviously there's header pins here that you could connect something else up to this, to the RF side of things. Yeah, and I just thought it might be interesting just to see what one of those was like. Alright, I think that's enough. Back to the Alpha BK, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's a Motorola analog phone. Bye for now.